Going live, day 2. What's up, party people? Yay, we have people. Hello, welcome to day 2 of the 5-day challenge. Oh yay, I see friends. Hi, beautiful people. Give me a wave, say hello when you jump on. We are prompt tonight, 9 o'clock on the dot. Yay, hey Helen. And all the familiar faces. I recognize so many of you. The comments are flying up. Thank you so much for checking in. Thank you for saying hello. So good to see you guys. Make sure I can see my face and all those comments. We are looking good. Hey. Jean Marie from Tampa, Florida. Oh, it'd be great to know where you guys are tuning in from as well. Let me know where you are in the world. So excited to have you all back. How are you all feeling after day 1 of the challenge? Have you spent 24 hours exploring your consciousness? Let me know how you've been getting on. I've had so many DMs from you guys, so many tags in your posts and emails and comments. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Let me know how you've been getting on. So good to have you all back. Hello from Wisconsin. I love that we have people all over the world. Hey from Scotland, Davenport, Iowa, Northumberland, England. I've got a shout out to my fellow Brits. There's so many more British people doing all of this consciousness work with me this year compared to last year. It's amazing. The shift in this country has been epic. I'm really, really proud of all my fellow Brits and all of my American brothers and sisters and my Australian brothers and sisters and everyone else in the world, all my global brothers and sisters. So grateful that you're all doing the work, showing up, making the magic happen. You guys are amazing. I love you. Even my mum is tuning in to watch. That's how much has shifted and changed. Hey from Yorkshire, that's where I'm from. I'm originally from Yorkshire, West Yorkshire to be specific. Hey, 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 hey. Right, this camera just keeps like drooping a little bit. So if I just keep adjusting it throughout the course of the evening, you'll all forgive me, won't you? Hey Ellie. That's my Ellie. She's my executive assistant. She's literally the lifeblood of Ask Harriet. She is just phenomenal. Couldn't do it without her. I adore you, darling. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, everyone's waving at me. Do I tap this button to wave back? Oh yeah, check that out. That is so cool. I didn't know I could do that. Very cool. Right. Hokely dokely, my beautiful people. I'm going to jump right in because there's so much that I need to talk about. There is now, last count, 1,524 of you signed up to do this challenge. It like blown my mind how many of you are up for doing this with me, because this is not standard work. This is for like next level people, and clearly you are all next level people. So I'm just so stoked that you're all here. Right, let me get my homework up on the screen. Did you all do your homework? I know loads of you did because I've been tagged and you've DM'd me. But let me know in the comments, have you done your homework? How was your first 24 hours of trying to be conscious? And I totally get, by the way, that we're not meant to be conscious 100% of the time. We're all allowed to be human. Even I have my human moments, but it's a habit. Consciousness is a habit. I like to say money is a tool, consciousness is a habit, and money consciousness is freedom. And tonight, I'm going to dive into all things money. I wanted to do the consciousness stuff last night because I really wanted to press home the importance of your consciousness and healing and upgrading that before we do any of the other work. And consciousness is the pre-work that comes before relationship work, that comes before money work, that comes before career work, that comes before parenting work. And that's a new one for me. I have a 6-month-old daughter, so I'm still figuring all of that stuff out as well, you know. But this consciousness stuff, as much as we're doing a money consciousness challenge, this consciousness stuff will impact all areas of your life. It's such a beautiful practice to get yourselves into. Okay. I'm getting loads of comments. These comments are awesome. Thanks, guys. Keep them coming. Oh, God, I can hear the cat. Please don't wake the baby cat. I have a cat that thinks he's a dog and he just runs around the house like an absolute lunatic. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let me just crack on. They're just going to have to deal with it without me. Right. So I just want to recap something really quickly from last night, just because I've had so many messages about this. A couple of people mentioned surrender last night when we were talking about consciousness, and asking me if going into surrender, falling into surrender, as in kind of, you know, like letting your hands off it and just kind of surrendering to whatever will be, is conscious. That was the question. Is that conscious, Harriet? And I said yes and no. There's a very different energy on the planet this year, and this energy will continue to shift again and again and again and again. So literally every journey we make around the sun now, the planet is just being consistently upgraded. So last year was what we called an 11 year, which was the year of self-mastery and self-development, where surrender was very important. It was very important for many of us to learn that just surrendering to our circumstances and letting go of trying to control things was very important. However, the energy has shifted somewhat since then, and 2019 is what I like to call a 3 year, and in the 3 year the focus is a lot more on personal responsibility. So when you are saying to yourself, oh, I'm surrendering in order to help me manifest my desires, oh, I'm surrendering to my current situation, oh, I'm surrendering to the fact that everything happens for a reason, because that's what we were discussing last night. That's fine, as long as you are not refuting your personal responsibility in regard to the thing. Don't hide the dismissal of personal responsibility behind the label of surrender. I don't want any of you to be saying, oh, my experience of whatever it is, the thing, this is all happening for a reason, and it's happening for a reason, so I surrender to it, and what will be, and that's it, and you close the door on it. That is not consciousness. When we take personal responsibility and when we are truly conscious, when something happens, be it financial, relationship, or otherwise, you say, okay, it's happening for a reason. Okay, I can surrender to this. Okay, I can remove my ego and emotions from this. But then there's a further step. What does this mean? What can I learn from this? Where is my lesson? Where is my blessing? Where is the door to consciousness? How do I leverage this and use it to move forward? If you surrender and just dismiss something and just let it go without dealing with it and actioning on this assignment that the universe has given you, then you're not being truly conscious. So just be careful with that. Okay, so let me fast forward, because day 2 is all about money. I want to talk to you guys about money. Now, I'm the leading money mindset expert in Europe. I have been for many years. There are lots of people doing mindset work in my orbit. I have hundreds of clients that have come through my money mindset system. I've had, I don't know how many people come through my mastermind now, but a lot. Loads of beautiful one-to-one clients, loads of people that turn up for these live streams, loads of people that do my challenges. Money mindset is becoming more and more and more popular, and I'm sure if you've never done one of my money mindset courses, you might have heard or done some of somebody else's, or you might have got free resources off the internet and been actively working on your money mindset. As I mentioned last night, mindset is now only half the battle. The other half of the battle is consciousness. Again, because the energy has shifted so much on the planet, we have more work to do than just the work that's within our mindset. So I'd like you to think on an energetic level. Those of you who are familiar with, your body has energy, and I'll just leave it there. We can just keep it really simple. Your body has energy, and your heart energy is here, and your creative energy is down here, and your truth energy is here. Your mindset's obviously kind of here. Your consciousness energy is here. So it's a different access point. So it's a different tool. It's a different energetic matrix that we're working with. Those of you who've done money mindset work, or those of you that are interested in it, may well have heard the phrase money is energy before. In fact, just tell me in the comments, who's heard of the phrase money is energy? Let me know in the comments. I'm just going to open this door to let my cat in because he's going to wake the baby. Oh. Come in. You're being a nightmare. Come on. He's being shy now. Yes, I have comments. Tell me, who's heard the term money is energy? Right, fine. Okay, loads of you. Amazing. Okay, this is no secret. Money is energy like everything else in the universe. However, how many of you believe this mantra and this statement to their core? How many of you really, truly know and embody the fact that money is energy? Because I think if every single one of you truly knew and embodied and lived this mantra that money is energy, you wouldn't be showing up to my 5-day challenge to get more money conscious, because you'd know that money was just energy, so you wouldn't need me to help you, right? I'm just playing devil's advocate with you. I want to help you embody this truth so that you never find yourself in stressful financial situations. Yeah, exactly. So look, one of my most amazing divine clients who has done loads of this work and has come such a amazing, mind-blowing way in her money consciousness has just said, I really believe it, but I do go in and out of embodying it naturally, of course, because it's the human condition. And I'll tell you why it's the human condition. The soul that lives within our body is an expansive energy. In fact, all energy in the universe is expansive. There are many scientists who will confirm that our planet is constantly expanding and our universe is constantly expanding. And I'm sure you guys have noticed that our population is constantly expanding. Our technological advances are constantly expanding. There are many things that are constantly expanding. One of the other things, guys, that's constantly expanding is your soul. Your soul is constantly expanding, and your soul expanding within your human vessel and in the human experience is therefore desiring more. As your soul expands, you desire more. So even if you master your money mindset and you become really successful with your business and you make loads of money, it's natural. It's the human condition for you to desire more. I don't ever want any of you to believe that you will master your money mindset and your money consciousness and then eventually you'll get to a point where you are satisfied and that's it, you don't pursue more, because your soul is expansive. It's the law of expansion. It's one of the 11 universal laws that I teach. You are an expansive being, so you will always desire more. That's the first part that I want you guys to get really, really comfortable with. Mastering money mindset and money consciousness is not about getting to a point where you've got enough. Mastering your money mindset and your money consciousness is understanding what money is, how it works, how you leverage it, and how you use it to contribute to the collective consciousness, to raise the vibration of the planet for the highest, greatest good of all, whilst serving your soul and honoring your own destiny blueprint, your soul contract, and your incarnation intentions, which are to have a human, physical, emotional experience, okay? So wanting more is not a bad thing. In fact, wanting more is part of your human design. It's part of your soul blueprint. Okay, something else that is always expanding on our planet is, guess what? Money, because money is energy. So we come full circle. Money is energy just like everything else on our planet. And this is something that I really, really need to get home to you. When I work with people on money mindset and money consciousness, I ask them to dive into their beliefs and tell me what they believe about money. And a lot of the things that I hear is that money is controlled by the New World Order. I've heard some fabulous things about the New World Order, and whether you believe in it or not is irrelevant. If it's in your belief and you therefore believe that money is constricted in that way, it doesn't matter whether it's real or not. It's part of your belief system, so it's blocking your money flow. I've heard people tell me that they believe money is finite, that money can run out, that there's only so much of it in the world, that it's controlled by the banks or the patriarchy, that it's a tool for evil, that it's the root of all evil. That because they don't come from wealth, because they don't have a business, because they don't have a business degree, because they're not entrepreneurially minded, that they can't have more money. I've heard that because parents are bad with money, that somehow we can't be good with money. I've heard all kinds of excuses. The point being, everyone has some sort of belief system or some sort of story which is telling them why they can't have more money. But if money is just energy, then any kind of belief system theoretically shouldn't stop you receiving the money. You are an energetic being capable of receiving and attracting and embodying and dispersing money. Okay, so this is one of the things that a lot of people get really tripped up on when it comes to money. If money is just energy, money is not meant to be stored. Energy needs to flow through the path of least resistance. This is true of the light bulbs in our house, of the energy in our relationships, in a partnership, of the foods that we eat and the air that we breathe. All those different kinds of energy need to flow, and they flow through us, quite literally. Air flows through you, food flows through you, electricity flows through your house. Money does exactly the same thing. It's just another form of energy. Alfie, I'm sorry, that's my cat knocking the stand. Money is just another form of energy. So money needs to flow through you and through your home, your office, your business, through the path of least resistance. This is the energetic makeup of money. If you have a mentality of money is finite, or I need to hang on to my money because I'm scared it's going to run out, you are blocking that flow of money. So part of your homework, and I will email you these journal prompts, the first question is, what did I think I knew about money? And this is where I need you guys to use the consciousness training from yesterday and apply it to the money training of today when you answer this question. I need you to be truly conscious and brutally honest with yourself. What do I think I know about money? Or what did you think you knew about money before we had this conversation? Do you believe that you can't have it because of a number of reasons? Do you believe it's controlled by forces like that you have no impact on? Do you believe that there's only a finite amount of it? Do you believe that money is energy, but do you only believe it on a surface level? And do you really struggle to embody that and find evidence of that and see the proof in that? Do you believe that money is evil? Do you believe that money is connected to your self-worth? I get this all the time. And a lot of money mindset coaches out there will preach a lot about how your net worth is connected to your self-worth. And whilst I do in part agree, and whilst I do have tools to help my clients move through this self-worth block, there was a note that I made. Let me just find my point. There was a note that I made earlier because somebody messaged me about this, so I just wanted to share it. If you are a soul within a body, and your soul is just energy and your body is just energy, and your soul has come in to your human body in order to have a human experience, your soul doesn't actually know anything about worth. Your soul never needed to be worthy in order to embody a body. Your soul came into your body in order to contribute to the planet to make the world a better place. Your soul didn't need to pass a worthiness test in order to arrive here. Your soul, when it chose to embody your body here on planet Earth, knew that its intention was to make the world a better place, and knew that by choosing planet Earth as the place to do the good work, it was arriving onto a planet where cash and credit is the currency. Cash and credit is the thing that makes the world go round. Nobody had to pass a worthiness test to get here. So that worthiness bit, that's more to do with your ego, because your ego has never experienced what you're currently experiencing. So your ego is learning from its environment being the patriarchy. Those of you who are familiar with my work will know about the patriarchy. If you're not, you can ask me questions about it. I'm more than happy to answer them. I might actually just scroll through the comments once I finish this riff because I don't want to lose my point, so I'll try not to distract myself. So it's your ego that is adopting stories and beliefs from the patriarchy because it knows no different. And if the patriarchy is issuing statements about self-worth, then your ego is going to absorb them. However, your ego theoretically should not be getting in the way of your soul doing its divine work. And your soul doing its divine work, that is literally just your soul living a human life. That is divine. That is part of your divine work. That is why you are here. The first reason you are here is to live a human life. So you don't need to be worthy of money in order to earn money. You get to earn money because you arrived in a body. That's it. That is literally it. You are energy. You arrived in an energetic vessel, i.e. your flesh body. You arrived on an energetic ship, Mother Earth. You were born of Mother Earth. You were born of parents who are more energy. Everything in the universe is energy, and your perception of the world is just an illusion that's created in your consciousness or in your lack of consciousness. So in a lack of consciousness, you would choose to subscribe to egoic conditioning of the patriarchy, because you've forgotten that you are a soul within a body, and that soul never needed to pass a worthiness test or never needed to conform to any kind of conditioning in order to access its abundance, right? Does this make sense to you guys? I'm gonna actually just scroll and read a couple of comments. Hello to all the new people that have just joined. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Hi. Okay, so these are some really, really good comments. Thank you for this. This money consciousness work, this money mindset stuff, okay, sorry, let me just read. Lois says, holy fuck, yes it does. Oh, I love a good curser. I can really curse like a sailor when I get going. Okay, this money consciousness stuff and all the soul truth and everything about your destiny blueprint, your soul monadic contracts, your incarnation intentions, the fact that money is energy, I know that I say it over and over and over again, but I do need to keep saying it over and over and over again, because until you are all really, really conscious, you won't hear the truth of my soul deliverance. So when I'm in channel, when I'm in teaching, when I'm entering into my master teacher state, it's my soul energy that's coming through and speaking these words. My ego is completely absent from this conversation. However, you guys on the receiving end of this, your egos may well still be present, and this is not a bad thing, and this is not a diss, and I applaud you. I am so grateful to you and so humbled by you, the fact that you even showed up here to do the work with your ego still intact. But your ego will be a buffer, if you like, or like a soundproofing between my soul message and your soul receiving. So this is why, with a lot of my clients and with a lot of my audience, and why I need to keep repeating myself over and over and over again. Sometimes I wish I could sell mini versions of me and put me in your back pocket or on your shoulder to just constantly be reminding you that money is energy, and telling you all about your soul truth. When your soul is receiving this message from me right now, your soul is hearing it, and you're all having that feeling of recognition, and you're all going, yes, I know money is energy. I know there's nothing to be scared of. I know there's nothing to fear. I know that money can flow through me. I know it's not limited. I know it's not finite. And you're hearing it, but you're kind of hearing it like a bit muffled, so you're kind of having to strain, your soul is having to strain to listen to it, because your ego is filtering the impact of the soulful message. But I am honestly, truly here in service, so I will keep delivering these messages to you over and over and over and over again. And every time it hits, it will break through just a little bit clearer and a little bit stronger, and it will embody itself more and more and more and more and more. This is why, for example, with the Money Mindset System program online course that I used to run, I give my clients lifetime access to it, because this isn't like a one-trick pony. These lessons, these teachings, these messages need to be iterated again and again and again and again. And as the planet continues to shift, and as you continue to elevate into your consciousness, it will get clearer and more impactful, and it will make more sense, and you will act more on this knowledge, and you will get bigger and better and more conscious results from my teachings and from doing the practice over and over and over and over again. So someone says here, muffled is exactly it. I know it, but I can't seem to reprogram my mind and move forward from the limiting beliefs. But here's the thing. We're not reprogramming your mind. We are working with you on a conscious level now. So I think this is why I really wanted to do this challenge, and why I really wanted to show you guys for free the difference between mindset and consciousness. Money mindset work worked brilliantly last year and all the previous years, but it doesn't work as effectively this year, which is why I have taken my Money Mindset System course off the table. It's no longer on my website. That's years and years of my life and my knowledge and my time and my heart and my soul and my investment. I put so much into that program, and there was a part of my ego that was really wounded when my soul was called to take that off my website. But I realized that it's not serving people in the way that we need to be served, because the planet shifted, because we've moved into a 3-year, because the energy of our universe has changed, because the energy of us as individuals has changed, and therefore the energy of money has changed. It needs to be taught in a completely different way. It needs to be taught through money consciousness, not through money mindset. If I can help you shift your consciousness, your mindset will just fall into line. So I think for a lot of my clients who initially had amazing success with the Money Mindset System when they first enrolled, perhaps like 2 or 3 years ago, but then tried to repeat it, that's when they've been coming up against blocks, and that's when they've been reaching out to me. And this is where I've shifted into doing a lot more consciousness coaching on top of the money coaching. The planet is shifting because we all need to step into our consciousness and our awakening in order to save the planet, as I explained last night, in order to save humanity. So let me come back to the consciousness piece and the brutal honesty piece tomorrow we are going to be working through some of the money consciousness steps. So I'm actually going to start unlocking your money consciousness with you, and I'm going to be asking you to get really, really brutal and transparent with your own financial situation. But before we do that tomorrow, I want to walk you guys through a little bit more about what money energy is and what it really means. So, okay, let me just pull into channel here. In fact, I want you guys to do something with me. Whatever religious denomination you come from, or whatever your spiritual beliefs are, wherever you believe you are on the consciousness scale, ego is not present in this conversation. I just want to send up a prayer or a meditation or a wish, if you like, whatever works for you, to help you open your mind to this truth. So just put your hands over your heart for me. And close your eyes. You don't need to be looking at your screen. If you're in public or driving, please do not close your eyes. But if you can, if you're in a position where you can close your eyes, just close your eyes for me. And just take a deep breath in. And relax. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And this is just going to help you remove your ego so that my soul can speak more clearly. And I want you to say out loud, dear God, universe, source, angels, cosmic parent, universe, whoever you want to speak to, allow me to receive the soulful knowledge that money is just energy. I am worthy of money. Money flows through me effortlessly and easily. And the consciousness upgrades that I need and desire in order to serve my abundant purpose are flowing through me right now. I'm going to watch that back and send that out in the homework so that you can do that little prayer over and over again. But do you suddenly feel just a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more open, a little bit more inspired, a little bit more ready to listen? So, money is just energy, like everything else in the universe. The illusion that we have been presented with by the patriarchy, that it's limited, that it lives in banks, that we have to work extremely hard to receive it, that we have to fight over it, that things like stocks and shares and the economy, trade markets are all a thing. That's all bullshit. All of it's bullshit. Truth be told, we are incarnated on planet Earth. We are humans. We are creating an experience for ourselves. We have all had a hand in creating this experience where many of us are financially fraught. We have to take personal responsibility for the fact that humanity has gotten to a point where money is used as a bargaining tool, and money is used as a control mechanism, and money is used for fear, and money is used for selfish gain. We've all had a part in that, so we all have to now take responsibility to view money differently and to dismiss anything that the patriarchy or our current existence presents us with that doesn't match up with this very basic mantra that money is just energy. Okay, so are you all willing to take personal responsibility for the fact that not just your own personal financial situation is your doing, but also the global financial situation is in part your doing? We have collectively arrived here, so we have to collectively undo it. Okay, this is where we really have to get money conscious, not just for the sake of our own bank balances, but for the sake of peace across the world. Sounds mega, doesn't it? But that really is genuinely, completely 100% the truth. So allow yourself for a moment, use your imagination to remove everything that associates money with fear and power and control. So there are no banks, money is not finite, there is nobody trying to control you or manipulate you, nobody's using money against you, no one's taking money off you. And just imagine instead that money exists in the sky with the clouds, where there is an infinite supply of it, just like there's an infinite supply of oxygen. Oxygen. Just imagine that you could breathe in money as effortlessly as you can breathe in oxygen. Just play along, just play the game. Just imagine that's a thing. Just imagine you have a desire to build a business to help women with their health. I'm just being really vague here because I'm sure you've all got your own intentions and desires for your money. And in order for you to build and grow that business and make an impact and really help these women and contribute to the world in that way, you need money to be supporting you, your family, your home, to put food on the table, to make sure that you are well taken care of, to make sure that your vessel is filled up, that you are fully whole and fulfilled so that you can serve these people. And just imagine that you also need some money to put into that business so that you can reach the people that you desire to reach as part of your soul purpose and as part of your soul contract. Imagine if you could just breathe in money that easily. Imagine that money would literally just flow through you, through your home, through your bank accounts, through your credit cards, through your loans, through your overdrafts, through your home, through your offices, through your relationships, in order to fill you up so that you can fill others up. And imagine that as you breathe in that money, you exhale it into your family and into your clients and your audience and the people that you serve and your network and your followers, whatever it is that you do. Just see that for a second. Imagine you breathing it in and it overflowing and it breathing into others and that breathing into others and it breathing into others and it breathing into others. Is that not how we share oxygen on the planet? Oxygen is exactly the same kind of energy as money. We've just all been conditioned to believe that it's something that it's not. Okay, so I just need you guys to just move into this place of pretending in order to receive the message that I'm trying to explain to you. Money needs to flow. So something else that I need you to learn from tonight is that if we are trying to hoard money, if we are trying to save from a place of fear, if we are trying to collect as much of it as possible because we're worried that it's going to run out, then we are not being truly money conscious. Again, Alfie with the camera, sorry. Cat, move away. He's knocking it over. Money needs to flow. So one of the best ways that we can open our money flow is actually to spend money and is actually to use financial abundance that we have available to us in the form of cash, credit cards, loans, overdrafts, gifts, loans, I think I said that one, charitable gains, tax breaks, all those things. It's important that we use abundance that's available to us in order to keep that flow going. If we stagnate the flow, we suffocate it, and we're not just suffocating the flow to other people, we're suffocating the flow back to us, because that image that I gave you of us breathing in money and it breathing to others, that has to come back to us. This flow is infinite. So if you are blocking the flow in any way, so say you're withholding paying your bills to somebody, or you're resisting investing money in your business, or if you're being really tight with a friend or with a loved one, or if you're not repaying your loans, if you're not being honest with your financial providers, then you are literally strangling the flow of money towards them, but that's in turn strangling the flow of money back towards you, because it's all just energy. Energy has a vibration, and the energy that serves has a vibration of love. Money, therefore, has a vibration of love. If we try to receive or spend or resist our money from any vibration other than love, then we're suffocating it, and we are blocking the flow. We're starving it of the oxygen, of the energy that it needs in order to flow, in order to come back to us. So when you guys are going about your day-to-day finances, looking at your business, your spending habits, investing in things, be it holidays, self-development, whatever it is, if you are making any of those transactions or withholding transactions from a place of fear or a vibration that's anything below the vibration of love, then you are moving out of money consciousness, and therefore you are blocking money flow. Does that make sense? So you see how this is not mindset at all, really. This is consciousness, and this is understanding your personal responsibility to up-leveling your consciousness and shifting your vibration, and using the consciousness, a few of the consciousness tools that I gave you yesterday about, looking from the perspective of other and understanding the reason for everything and really delving into that. Because when you do that, you're acting from a different vibration to the vibration of fear or guilt or anxiety or resistance that you might otherwise have been acting from when it comes to your money. Another really detrimental emotion that we use with money is doubt. So when we doubt ourselves, when we regret having made a purchase, when we when we're in that energy of indecision, when we don't take action and when we don't listen to our soul, that's also strangulating the flow of money. When we strangulate the flow of money, we're strangulating the flow of energy, full stop. So if you find yourself in doubt or fear or blame or anxiety or indecision in any area of your life, it's eventually going to have a knock-on effect on all other areas of your life. So again, I keep saying this is money consciousness training, but it's consciousness training that will impact your entire life. Anyway, I digress. The journal homeworks that I have for you, now we've had this conversation, are the following, and these will be emailed to you, so don't worry about scribbling them down. What did I think I knew about money before we had this conversation? And please be honest. Don't pretend to yourself that you knew all of this about money or that you knew something else about money. Be completely honest. It's only yourself that you're having this conversation with. But if you're not willing to have a conscious conversation with yourself, then you're not willing to get conscious with your money. And I know you will want financial freedom because you wouldn't be here otherwise. And I know you will desire financial freedom because that's part of your soul blueprint anyway. So I'm giving you full permission to desire your financial freedom. I'm giving you full permission to want more for yourself. That is why your soul is here. Okay? So answer that question for me. Then the next question that I want you to ask yourself is, what have I learned about money? So what have you learned from this conversation? And from this conversation, then ask yourself, how do I feel about money now? And obviously, guys, if there's gaps in your knowledge, because I'm not giving you everything I know about money consciousness in one night, I'm just feeding you bits to kind of get the seeds of consciousness going and getting those upgrades going. If there's stuff missing, write it down, ask me those questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve. Then I want you to ask yourself, where is the door to consciousness in my current financial situation? So I really want you to look at your current financial situation. And we're going to deep dive more into this tomorrow when we help you to establish a really conscious relationship with your money. But I want you to look at your financial situation as it is right now and say, okay, this is where I am at in my finances. Where is my conscious opportunity? Where am I missing a conscious opportunity? And the best way I can help you do this exercise is basically look at all aspects of your money, perhaps in your personal life, in your home, in your career, in your business. Perhaps there's money ties between debtors, friends, family. Look at all those different areas of money in your life and ask yourself what emotion you feel or what kind of frequency or attachment you have to each of those areas of money in your life. That is going to show you where your consciousness is slipping. Because if you've got a vibration attached to anything that's lower than the vibration of love, then you're not accessing the 100%, what I call the 7th dimension of money consciousness for that particular area. And if that's the truth, and be brutally honest with yourself, that's okay. I'm going to help you shift your money consciousness to a much higher vibration for each independent area of your life, for each financial situation that you've got going on. Does that make sense? So I've shared with you guys a little bit more on money consciousness and what money is from a consciousness perspective. You've got your 4 questions for your journal homework. What did I think I knew about money before tonight? What have I learned about money on tonight? How do I feel about money now? What do I desire to know more about money and my consciousness? And be honest when you're lacking in your knowledge. That's okay. I appreciate I haven't given you everything. And then where is the door to consciousness in my current financial situation? I.e., where are there opportunities for me to raise my vibration in all my various financial attachments, relationships, ties that I've got in my life at the minute? Does that make sense? And for another 24 hours, keep practicing consciousness. And if you stumble across something when you're doing day 2's homework and you find yourself saying, well, everything happens for a reason. Yes, it does, because we went over that last night. But do not stop there. You have to take personal responsibility for the position that you find yourself in. This has been truly conscious. So if you catch yourself saying, okay, this is my financial situation and this is happening for a reason, I want you to go one step further. Why is this happening? Why is this part of my destiny blueprint? Why is this part of my journey? Why is this part of my soul contract? What am I missing? Where is my opportunity? How do I elevate into consciousness through this? Okay, those are the next questions that I want you to be asking yourself. Do not write it off as everything happens for a reason. Dive deeper. And this Scorpio full moon that we are under, this is really going to help you dive much, much deeper into these questions. This is exactly why I planned this challenge on the 5 days that I planned this challenge, because I knew that this would be the optimum time for you guys to do this work. So honestly, I'm really doing this for you. I want to help you get money conscious, okay? Please be brutally honest with yourselves. Take personal responsibility. I will email you those questions as soon as we jump off this live in about 30 seconds. The email normally takes 5 to 10 minutes to come through, so please check your inboxes and your spam folders. Don't forget, if you want to be in with a chance to win the $444 that I'm giving away as a cash prize, you need to put up a post on your Instagram. You can do a story as well, but the post is where I will be looking, because stories disappear after 24 hours, posts stay, and obviously we won't be choosing a winner until the challenge is over. So create a post that will stay until the end of the challenge. You can delete it after if you need to. Tag me in the post. Tag me in the caption at Harriet Hale, and also hashtag AskHMoneyChallenge. You've got to do that for 5 consecutive days. If you joined us a day late, that's okay. You can do your first post today and then the next 4 in the following 4 days. Just make sure it's a post that you tag me in the actual image and the caption, and use the hashtag. You do it for 5 consecutive days, and if you want to story as well, you'll get extra bonus points, and we will be choosing that winner for the cash prize once the challenge is over. Apart from all of the winning the cash stuff, please actually do the work, because this consciousness training will help you so much if you actually do the work. Take personal responsibility for where you are at, okay? Do the damn work. I'm just gonna go back through a couple of questions before I sign off. So, gosh, because there's loads. So how far back can I go? Okay, oh good, so you guys enjoyed that little prayer. It was just a little one. We didn't need to do a guided meditation, but okay, me scrolling back down. Oh, Christine, the light bulb just came on 100%. Oh, I love it. Colourful girl, like attraction, like. Yeah, kind of. Very, very basic premise. I don't teach the law of attraction because I'm not a fan of it. It's out of date. But if you want to go check out my Universal Laws class and learn my law of co-creation, that's far more powerful and will really explain to you what I'm on about. Okay, somebody's asked me a question, how do we make money work to us? I think that's probably, so I'm going to do how we manifest money and our relationship with money and stuff in the next few days. I just wanted to do an introduction to money's energy tonight. I will email the questions in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Christine says, thank you so much for helping me see new things. You're more than welcome. Lots of thank yous, lots of thank yous. Oh, Lois, the caption's whatever you like. It can be money conscious related, it can be something about your journal prompts, it can just be something about you, something that helps your audience. When you do your caption, I'm literally just asking you guys to share anything that will help other people. The more consciousness we bring to the world, the better, right? Because we're all here to try and make the world a better place. Oh, I bought the meditation last night. Yay! Oh god, yeah, if you guys haven't got the meditation, it's £8.88. It's so cheap and it's amazing. Go check out my stories for the results that people are getting just from the meditation. It's awesome. Elvira says, for the first time ever, I saw my phone at 11:11, thought of you. Oh, I love that. Oh, amazing always. Right, you guys are awesome. I love you to bits. The replay will go up straight away. I'll email you the stuff now. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay for me, please, just so I know who you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're at a different time tomorrow, so stand by for the email. We're at a different time tomorrow. I cannot remember what time, baby brain. But I'm going to email you and let you know. I'm looking forward to it. Please do the work before I see you tomorrow, okay? I love you guys. Oh, in US, sorry, it's about $10, $11. No, $11.55, $11.55 in US, that's what it is. Please go get the meditation. It really will help do this work, especially under the Scorpio full moon. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you. Oh, sorry. In US currency, it's $11.55. £8.88, $11.55. I will put the links back up in the story and in the email so you can go grab it for yourselves, okay? Mwah. Love you. Bye.